Hey guys, welcome to another video. I'm going to talk to you today about 5 things. Well, this is what sparked it off. I'm going to show you 5 things that I would describe as like not mainstream. They're things that I've sort of found over the last couple of weeks and months. Just small quirky things that look beautiful in your home or as an accessory on yourself. They're not necessarily the sort of things that you might even know existed, and so I just wanted to share them with you. The first thing, which I've been astounded by actually, the first thing came in this box. It's a little handbag and it is from this brand, which some of you may recognize the brand. Tod's basically, as far as I'm concerned, they are best known for making those, are they driving shoes? You know the flat loafers and they've got like rubber lumps on the sole? I would never have thought to have purchased a bag from them, but then I saw this particular one and I thought, well, I'm gonna take a look at it anyway, and it came through an hour ago, and when I saw it, it's so cute, so beautiful. As soon as I saw it, I thought it's the sweetest little bag, but there's quite a few points about it that I really want to share. So first of all, as you can see, it's a little crossbody bag, but you can also tuck the strap in. It's been designed so that you can carry it by this top handle. That was one of the things I liked about it. I like the aesthetic look of that top handle, and when you wear it crossbody, that top handle is designed to stay in place. Combined with the silver hardware, it looks really clean, it looks really fresh, it looks really feminine. The leather is incredibly squidgy. When I saw this on the website, I thought that, I don't know why, but I thought that this was going to be like quite a hard leather, but as you can see, it's not. It's really squishy. The price point was also pretty good as designer bags go. I mean, when you go to the likes of Dior and Chanel, you're looking at over 2,000. This was about £900. I thought that for anyone who's into their bags but doesn't necessarily want to be carrying a well-known brand with them, this is a really good option to go with. And on the inside, you've got 2 compartments, a zip section down the middle, and you've also got, on that other side, there's another zip compartment down there. So that's bags there. I'm going to do one final accessory for yourself before I move on to accessories that are more for your home. Another brand that I have never bought from, this is my first purchase. Don't know why I've never thought to buy from them before, but it's Karl Lagerfeld. He has got a line of bags, of shoes, of hats, accessories, etc. I wanted to get some gloves, and these turned up. They're kind of comical. They're these little gloves that don't have fingers on the end of them. I'm not going to put them on because they're really tight at the moment because I haven't worn them, and when I get them on, I can't get them off properly. But they've got this cat design on the other side. Do you know what? Stuff it, I'll put it on so you can see. Yeah, the plan was I just wanted to be able to wear this with like a 3/4 sleeve knit. I think they look really sweet. They're just a bit different. They weren't super expensive either, and this is the point with all of this stuff, is that keep your eye out on these websites and in these stores for these lesser known brands, because their quality can be just as good as the higher end brands, but because they haven't got the recognition, half the time the prices are good. But also if you're the sort of person where you like to be a bit unique, to be a bit different, and to have things that you're not going to see other people in the street with, then they're good ones to go with. Oh my god, now we've got this thing where it's stuck on my hand. For the next item, this is something that is more for your home. I don't think I've shown this before. I actually did get this in the summer, but it's a classic example of where I'd gone sort of delving into the depths of Louisa Via Roma, or it may have been Net-a-Porter, and I found this, and I thought that this would be a great gift for someone who's into their travel, who's into experiences, but also someone who's into their home decor. So this is it, and you take the lid off it, and it contains 5 of these little, sort of like little book things. Now the nice thing about these is, aside the contents, which I'm going to come to in a second, is the cover, the designs of the front covers. I personally display these in my kitchen, and I have them in the container like that, so I'll sort of have them stacked, and then I have these on my sideboard, and I've got some like little espresso cups next to it, and then I'll sort of have that there. The amount of people that come over to have a coffee with me and they'll be like, oh, what's that? And because the covers are so pretty that you can sort of change them over depending on what your mood is or what your interior design is like. So there are 5 of them. You've got New York, London, Milan, Paris and Sydney. It's sort of like a book, it's sort of not. So you slide the inside out, and it is full of information on where to go shopping, where to eat, nightclubs, bars, restaurants, hotels. It has literally got every single thing in there that every single quirky place that you would want to go and visit. And it's funny actually, because I was looking at the London one because I thought, I wonder if it's got in it things that you'd only really know about if you were local. But actually, even the London one, when I was reading it, there were places in there that I hadn't heard of. So they're really insightful, good little travel guides. And now the next 2 items are candles. You know I love candles, but there's a reason why I'm mentioning these. I'm going to start with this one. This I want to put forward as a good, do I say dupe? A good alternative to Jo Malone candles, whether you love them yourself for your home or whether you like to give them as gifts. They can be very expensive. I think, what are they now, like £56 I think for like the average size one. I went into the White Company the other day. I've never bought one of their candles before. It smells really good, but one of the things that I really like about it is the price is a lot cheaper than Jo Malone. This was £20. The quality of the fragrance is on par. The only difference is that the Jo Malone candles are a little bit bigger, and also Jo Malone has got a wider fragrance range. But with the White Company, they still do all the room fragrances, they still do the candles, the hand soap sets and the moisturizers, all in the fragrance. So if you love a fragrance and you want to buy everything to go with it, you can. If you're a fan of the silver lids that go on top of the candles in Jo Malone, you can also get those from White Company, although on this particular size candle, it didn't come as standard, but they were at the checkout and you could buy them. I tend to find that with a lot of brands, it depends on what maybe their marketing spend is and how much they're pushed on social media as to how well they sort of become under your nose as such. And certainly when I think candles, because of the amount of content I see about them, I always think Diptyque and Jo Malone. But actually, they're not the only candles out there. There are some really nice, beautiful, luxurious candles that smell just as good as those brands, and they cost a bit less, but you still get that quality. So that's definitely one. The other one is from a company I've never heard of before. This actually came in the blogger's hamper that I was sent, and this is a gift, like somebody's going to win this, but I wanted to talk about it. It's from the English Soap Company. If you are into your soap, your candles, body moisturizer, and you like the concept that Jo Malone have, but you maybe don't love the price tag, or maybe you like the concept of Jo Malone, but actually you don't like any of the fragrances. I do know some people that aren't into that. Then this is a really good brand to go for. This particular candle is a Christmas candle, but again, a bit like with the White Company one, it's sweeter than the White Company one, but the base notes of it are fundamentally cinnamon, nutmeg. It's sort of a sweet, warming, wintry candle, but it's not Christmassy. So once Christmas is gone, it's not an issue, but they also do loads of different fragrances as well. I'm very impressed by the size, the smell, the smell payoff of this candle as well. Even just having it out on the desk, not lit, the amount of fragrance that was coming off it, over and above any of the other candles that I've got, and I've got a lot of candles. This is a really good one. I hope this video has made sense, and I hope that if you watch me because you do sort of like the quality of things, but you don't necessarily love branded labels as such, I hope that I've shown you things that you maybe like but hadn't considered, maybe didn't even know existed. Thank you so much for watching. Come back tomorrow because I'm doing a video every day until New Year's Day before service then resumes because we're back at work.